Hello Commanders, welcome back, I'm Squid of Love, and today together we are going to try and answer a very simple question. Do Thargoids really exist? Lately more and more are using the term of Thargoids in order to describe some kind of an alien race that is supposedly lurking out there in the darkness of deep space waiting for the right time to attack the human worlds. But is this a reality or just another wild rumor spreading like fire? Before we can give any kind of an answer, we ought to go back in time and take a look at when and why the term of Thargoids appeared for the first time. It was some centuries ago during the golden age of exploration when the first human explorers set out in order to discover and conquer the universe. Back then explorers didn't have the technology we have today, and during their efforts to cartograph the universe it was very easy to get lost and never return home. It was exactly then and for that reason that the term of Thargoids made its first appearance. Nobody wanted to believe that these brave explorers were dying because of a miscalculation, a stupid mistake that made them lose their way back home. And this is why the menace of Thargoids first appeared, in order to give a meaning to the deaths of the brave explorers. The spreading of that rumor though had a positive impact on exploration. Humans doubled their efforts, managed to push forward and explore more and more systems, and all this in order to defeat that mysterious alien race, the Thargoids, that wanted to hold them back, even though there was never a proof of their existence. There are of course a number of other reasons that help maintain the rumor of the Thargoids. And the most known of course is the moving dot phenomenon, like scientists have named it. Many explorers after returning home back from their trips have mentioned the existence of a moving dot that was following them and accompanying them during their trips at certain parts of their trips, but there is absolutely no proof for this. Scientists deny the existence of that moving dot, and the psychologists that have treated these explorers claim that this is some kind of a mental illness that is caused by spending too much time alone in the black, too much time alone in deep space. There are those certain groups of people that want to believe in the Thargoid menace, and they are accusing the psychologists for covering up the truth, because in most of the cases the psychologists and the doctors that have treated the explorers were working for the Federation or the Empire. Today the interest of humans to the Thargoids is greater than ever, and there are certain systems like Polaris that help to maintain this rumor. Polaris is a very weird system, more than 400 light years away from Sol. It requires a permit to enter it, and this is what makes most people wonder what is going on in there. Many groups and organizations that believe in the Thargoid menace are accusing the Federation that is keeping people away from Polaris because they want to hide a secret. The main theory is that this secret is a military base of the Federation, where they are conducting experiments on new weapons or even possibly Thargoid technology. How they acquired this technology, nobody knows, but there are many theories for this as well. Some say that they have encountered Thargoids, they know of their existence, and they are seeking them out in order to destroy and take their technology. Others say that they are cooperating with Thargoids in order to defeat the Empire when the opportunity arises. There are many wild theories about the Polaris system. Some say that it is a portal to another part of the universe. Some more crazy say that it is a portal to another dimension, and Thargoids are beings, mythical beings from another dimension, and of course more theories accusing the Federation of guarding the entrance, and they are sending expeditions wherever this portal, if there is that portal, can take them. Could Polaris be the mythical and very popular System 51 everybody is talking in conspiracy theories? Could this be the system that the Federation is accused of conducting experiments in order to find more sinister ways to destroy their enemies? There is absolutely no proof for any of these theories. Another interesting system is the system of Peregrina, which is a plague system and requires a permit to enter it. But that is not the only interesting thing about Peregrina. System trade consists of rumored alien artifacts. Back in the days, many decades before the plague hit Undine, many people that believed in the Thargoid menace were flocking here in Peregrina in order to search around in deep space and find alien artifacts and possibly find the proof of Thargoid existence. After a while though, the plague has mysteriously hit Undine, the only inhabited world, and drove away most of these people. But what is going on really on the surface of Undine? Is the plague real, or just another way to keep people away, to scare people away from this system and of course the planet, the Undine, which is the only inhabited world in the system of Peregrina? Everyone that tried to break the quarantine and get on the surface of Undine has never been seen again. Of course that could mean that the plague is real and everyone that managed to reach the surface of Undine has met a horrible death. What makes people skeptical and make them think that this plague may not be real is the warning you get when you enter the system. That warning is saying that if you pass the atmosphere of Undine, you will be considered hostile by every faction in the universe and you will be shot down on sight. And this looks like someone is trying to hide something, someone don't want people to mess around with Undine and the Peregrina system. The only people that could really answer the question of what is going on Undine and what is going on in the Peregrina system are the scientists that are aboard the Talos 1 scientific outpost around Undine. Their task is of course to analyze the plague and find a cure, but there is a certain level of distrust towards them, and this is because the majority of them are ex-military scientists and doctors that came here from the Federation. While we try to answer the question about the Thargoids' existence, there are so many little details that look insignificant, but if we put them together, they make the Federation look suspicious, look suspect of hiding something. Another one of these little details is the recent acquisition of an unknown artifact from a Federal Navy convoy. This kind of artifact has never been seen before, and the scientists that were called to test it and experiment with it have no idea of its origins. It can be human-made or have an alien origin, there is absolutely no idea about this. The main question is where this convoy was heading, where did they find this artifact, where has the Federation found this artifact, is it maybe a new weapon that they are experimenting with it, or indeed an alien artifact? We have absolutely no idea, and Federation officials decline to comment. The truth is that if you ask most people, they will tell you that the Thargoids myth is just a nonsense, just another boogeyman myth, stories to scare children, like those stories parents were using back in the Earth on the 21st century in order to scare their children. And who can blame them? How many times have we heard, eat your vegetables or the Thargoids will get you? In the end, there is absolutely no proof that can tell us with certainty if the Thargoids exist or not. So are Thargoids just a rumor, just a story to scare children, or do they really exist and they are waiting out there in the darkness of space for the right moment to attack and jump on us?